Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube, Twitch, and D&D land. Sorry that we are a little late getting to the party here. We were resolving downtime. So yeah, downtime is now resolved. Flittish, Sylph, and Damson went on a short adventure utilizing the new teleportation circle that is constructed and being permanently constructed by Mr. Amazing for you all in order to go retrieve Flittish's items that she got for Vayrasha, as well as do a little bit of adventuring while you guys were out there, you know, breaking out the monotony of depression and sickness and plague that is this territory. During which time as well, you all set up your new gardens, smithies, sacrosancts, or whatever they're called, training areas, all of that fun jazz. Granting you all the ability to utilize this place as a base of operations, a bastion that is meant to be wonderfully available to you and helpful in your adventuring and, well, adventurer needs, let's call it. Ada did a tremendous amount of research, starting firstly with the notes left behind by the mage you all killed, and then heading on into some more in-depth research privately conducted in the basement. During which time we also had everyone building magic items, trying to build relationships, trying to learn some new things, getting themselves generally ready and more acclimated to this territory. Something notably all of you would notice is there is a handful of commoners in the town that have been coming up to the estate specifically to hang out with Sylph and take long walks with them through the many gardens they have, and offering things like honey and raspberries.
Damson approves.
Nice.
Just pointing out everything you guys all notice over the past so-and-so.
Finally, other people recognize Sylph's greatness.
And if you wish to name all of those 6, since they're the first 6 of your, let's call them friends, you may go ahead and do so.
Okay.
Remember, they are French. So one of them has to be
dear.
Jean-Claude, 100%.
Jean-Jacques, Pierre, Marcel,
Pierre.
Pierre, and Louis.
Louis.
Yeah, his last name is Button. Yeah, he has a favorite stick with him.
So yes. During which time, while you all are hanging out eating breakfast, some of you doing your research still at this time, you do notice Bela comes back. The raggedy lady from inside of the city or the town that has managed to evade many of the sicknesses. And she goes up to you, Ada. You can see she looks haggard and sweaty and, well, very, very dreary after her travels. She has been away for 3 weeks after all. And you are Victoria right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Still.
Lady Victoria, this... here you are.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Just your travels went well?
She gives you a very distant look in her eyes. They were less difficult than I prepared for, but more difficult than I wished.
All right. Well, come in and tell me about it.
Absolutely.
Here, everything you have to say of note.
Can by the entrance there just be like a little thing that says all visitors are entitled to 1 free bottle of wine?
If you're giving out the Lord's wine, sure. And she will look around at present company and, you wish for me to speak plainly?
You
paid a great deal for my
Right. But we're all in the same place right now?
Yeah, all of you are eating breakfast.
All right. Why don't you just deliver it privately to me first? We can, and I'll relay the information later.
Very well. And then she goes with you privately, info dumps on you, hands you the letter, and after that she'll go, I was told that they will be sending another letter to you, this time by pigeon carry.
Right. Okay. I'm a bit concerned about this. You say you felt like you were being followed by someone.
Oui.
What can you tell me about that? Do you have any suspicion of who it might be and what they look like?
I spent my time trying to be unseen as best as I could and did not wish to engage with an individual. They were of medium height and build, maybe 5'5". They were broad, very, very broad, much like Damson's width. But they never approached. In 2 separate towns, I saw this individual with a brown overcoat.
Right.
And a
Did you
brown
ever
wide brim hat that guides their face.
Okay, so you never saw their face clearly.
No.
But were they human, or do you suspect something else?
I would be impressed if an elf was ever that wide. That would have to be some type of delusional adventurer who believes elves should be 7 foot tall. But
Right.
I believe they are very human adjacent. Their complexion was very dark.
Right. But not so short as to be dwarf.
5'5" is normal height for a person, about average.
Sure, yes. Okay, well, be careful, and if you feel like you are being watched still, I want you to come, well, go and speak with the guards first and foremost, and keep this all discreet.
I will do. And thank you for the payment. Much appreciated.
Sure. There was another matter I would like to actually ask you about, because, well, you're a fairly, well, you strike me as a wise woman, so to speak. Do you know anything about herbalism and,
I do.
All right. Well, you see, we have a garden here, and, I was wondering if maybe, you would like to help me tend to it. Especially when I'm out and about and such.
Are you asking me if I would be allowed to... Could I live here and do this?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement for that.
Even if it is not in the house itself, I mean, a shed would be an upgrade. Yes, absolutely. I assume I'll be paid a good wage for this.
Well, I'll have to discuss with my companions, of course, and, but I'm sure we can find a nice salary for you.
Absolutely. I would love the opportunity.
I'm going to ask you directly first, though. Are you also familiar with poisons and the like?
I have never used them in any of my crafts or dealings, but I am familiar with what they appear as and where they grow.
Okay. Well, I'll discuss the details with you later then, but I think you could be of some use for us.
Thank you. very
If you
much.
would like to be, of course.
I would like to be paid much more, yes.
All right. Well, I'll see what we can do.
Thank you. You did just turn her from a 10 gold a year businesswoman, well, probably like 50 gold a year, to rich.
Yeah.
In these trying times, those who are willing to do the crazy work get paid well.
Hell yeah, adventurer money. So, while this is happening, you all did see Bela, who you are familiar with. She's worked in the town. She's one of the few people that didn't get sick, but mostly because she stayed away from everybody, tending to her gardens. You saw that first interaction. You didn't hear anything once they went private with it, but was there anything you guys wish to discuss while Ada is gone?
I don't have much myself.
No, not really. The language here is very weird. I've only started studying it a little bit, but I'm sure I'll get it in time.
Well then.
The language, you mean Nyrondese? How do you say it?
Nerondese.
Nyrondese? Is that the
Nerondese.
language you're speaking of?
Yes.
I don't think it's that difficult. I can teach you if you wish.
I'm half curious what the result would be of being taught a language by someone with her intelligence
Yeah.
level.
You could sure speak it.
How do you? What's the alphabet? Alphabet.
Luckily,
What's
it's
that?
the same script as common, but
It's just arranged funnily.
you'll have to sound it out, and you'll be very confused by what TU together sounds like. What the fuck?
It's like speaking French with like a heavy Texan accent.
Nobody told me this shit.
I'm learning it from one of the other people in the manor at the moment, but thank you for your offer, Cassandra.
Okay.
So you.
What?
Oh, go on.
Sorry. What are our plans moving forward? Because I think I'm still under the requirement to continue wandering and cleansing the sick, and whatever that might potentially be.
That's a good question. I believe Victoria was looking into various things, waiting for her to come back with what she's looked into.
Oh, that's what she's doing. Okay.
And Victoria, you come back with what you were looking into. Keep in mind, this is post downtime that you receive all this information, so you have all of that.
All right. So, sorry for the bit of absence there. Well, I have some interesting news, I suppose. If you were curious about why I hired Bela, it was simply a matter of delivering a letter to my family. I was wanting to check in on them in a bit more discreet way rather than just going there by myself. Well, the good news is that they are alive, but they are sort of involuntarily sequestered, being watched over by well, there's a different paladin order called the Order of the Thorn. I'm not sure if Cassandra, you might be familiar with that.
Cassandra, do you have religion or history?
Neither.
Okay. Yeah, they're those guys with like the gold thorns on their shields.
I think I've seen some of those guys. I didn't know they were paladins.
No, they're a different sort of Can I roll a history check just to see what else I know about this order apart from what I've learned of their involvement?
For the history portion of it, absolutely.
18.
You can also toggle off your whisper rolls.
Yeah, I realized now.
But yes. So they long ago at the founding of Neuron, there was an order that was established by a legendary paladin that became the Order of the Golden Thorn. They made it their responsibility to protect the people who understood politics and who understood agriculture, and to make sure that they were able to not be influenced by anyone who would try to manipulate or threaten them or anything like that. Generations later, the order has evolved and changed. They still have their primary facility, which is in Realmord, where they train new recruits, many times people who are members of these families, who aren't moving into the realm of politics. The second or third born son. They're not going to really be the new lord. We'll make them a protector instead. That type of deal.
Right.
But others can join it as well. It's just a grueling academia to get through. It's physical, it's mental. They condition them to be obsessive about protecting and to look down on anyone who is not the people they are meant to protect.
All right. Well, I'll just relay that to everyone. Right. Well, apart from that, I've done a bit of research over the last few weeks. Well, it occurs to me that I may have to gain more insight into the matters of the arcane. It seems this plague is not... Well, it's more than what it initially was. It is supernaturally infused with some sort of sentience, almost.
What?
Yes, it bears a striking and disconcerting resemblance of, well, at least in some way, to the Delcure, I think. I will have to look into that a bit more, but it is, well, the plague itself chooses its targets in a way. And well, as you already know, those of the noble lines are well, not necessarily immune to the plague itself, but it's as if the plague chooses not to infect them or us, as if it's not allowed to in some way. I have continued doing some research and trying to come up with, well, I don't have the necessary requirements for the cure itself, but I have been able to reproduce certain findings. And well, I don't need to go into all the details with you, but I think we can. I can at least enhance my symptom suppressors somewhat.
Well, that's good.
but we should still. I don't know if this business with the Ravenlofts is something we need to look into, but it seems like they have a bit more of an insight into this more arcane side of it. So our options, the way I see it right now, is either we pay the Ravenlofts a visit, or we continue with our initial plan, which is to, break into House Caillou and see if we can retrieve the cure.
Well, if we pay the Ravenlofts a visit, it's going in there and taking what notes they have. As Sylpha said, they are not going to cooperate with them, and neither will I.
Of course.
I mean, do you even know where House Caillou's residence is?
Their ancestral manor is also in Relmord.
So, the Plague City.
The capital, yes. It is most likely where the ground zero of infection is.
Do they have nobles have more than one home, like do they have more here? Because it would make sense that, I mean, it makes more sense to me that they wouldn't stick around in the middle of of a lockdown city.
Yes, that's a possibility, I assume. Let me think. Joey, what do I know of the House Caillou's other estates, and do they have a summer home near the beach somewhere?
Beach home, yes. So funny you would ask about this. The homes that you are aware of. Sorry, not there. Storeport. Sorry. Fucking scroll in. I can't pronounce that one, but they have a home out there as well. Relmord is their primary home and address. And they have family connections and have use of an estate in Finton.
Okay. So Finton, Storeport, and Padwalk.
Sure.
All right, I'll just note that down. But I assume that they are also being kept under secure confinement by the Order of the Thorn. It seems at least natural, unless Etienne and the others have gained some further influence that I'm not aware of.
Well, my thought is that they would go to a different home rather than their main one. At least that's what I would assume, that that's what happens in stories of, oh yes, there was a disease in the main city, and we just resided out in our summer cottage out in the rural area until it blew over.
Yes, it's a logical response. At least they would probably have tried. Some of them. So, well, hang on.
Sylph, what are your thoughts
On what?
on if the House Caillou would have stayed in their main estate or gone to one of their other ones.
Oh, you thought I've been listening. No, I've been in my own world.
Oh, what's going on there?
Nothing important.
Hmm.
As you do have a jar of honey next to you.
Oh,
Well, you
How
do
about that?
seem to have been in your own world a bit lately. And also inviting others into it, if I may.
6 to be precise.
Oh, and what are they? Some sort of acolyte for Sylph the Great?
Your words, not mine. But no.
Sarcastic words, to be clear.
Ah,
Look, Sylph is great.
I've lost my train of thought. I'm having problems elsewhere in my other world, you could say.
Oh, that's okay. But yes, we were discussing on if they had gone to another state, because based off of Victoria's discoveries, either we need to go towards the Ravenlofts to see what information they have, or towards House Caillou. And given that, well, I'm with you that I don't think we should cooperate with the Ravenlofts. They would likely be raiding their estates or raiding the Caillou estates. Which I do not think it is a wise idea to go for the one in Realmord, given that that one likely has the highest security and, well, an unknown paladin order.
Cassandra, as somebody who's been living in this country during this entire ordeal, would you like to roll a history check for me?
Sure.
All right, now you may continue, Damson.
My thought
15.
is if we go for a Caillou estate, we should go for the one to the south, as, well, we have another place down there to look into, which is the place mentioned by Kieran from her familial notes. We could then stop in Woodwitch and learn more of the Ravenlofts, as I do feel that Woodwitch would be the next logical point for us to head to. Because from there, we can either go deeper into the Ravenloft area, head south towards Kieran's notes and the southern Caillou estate, or if we're feeling foolish, towards Realmord. Honestly, at the current moment, I am thinking that we should head south, as I do not want to go anywhere near Realmord, as that feels like that's going to have the highest level of scrutiny.
Right. I agree. And it does... Well, there is a certain, route that appears if you, look westward and then south. We have Woodwick, looking into the Ravenloft angle, and then Kieran's notes, and then we could head further south to Padua to look into the House Caillou summer home, whatever it is they have there. There is one thing that I can't help shake the feeling that there is something further amiss, beyond the plague itself. Well, the reason I say this is because, well, the Order of the Thorn based on at least some of the correspondence that I've been able to have with my family, it seems that they believe the plague is necessary. And, well, we do know of a different faction also that sees this plague as being something cleansing, which is this cult that we haven't yet properly looked into. The cleansing hand of Nairon, as they call themselves. Cassandra, I forgot to ask you about that, but have you heard of that? This cult?
Give me a sec.
I did mention them to you in your
Yeah.
one-on-one about the cult, just as a...
Yeah.
You actually do know quite a few.
In character, Cassandra would say, I don't know anything about a cult exactly, but I did encounter a couple of different people. Specifically, I think near Malbren, I was coming through just to kind of see if there was sick, and they said it's all clean there. Looks like they have whatever kind of cure, maybe the kind of cure that you're looking for, they already have. That's why I kept going south. So, and I think I heard of House Caillou. I think they went to Pudaka. Where is that? All the way the hell down here. I think I remember hearing a traveler mentioning that they were going to Pudaka, and no order presence was required beyond a routine oversight by someone named Valiant Horus.
That's from your backstory.
Oh, sorry. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, it's Paducah. Yeah,
Paducah.
Something like that. Yeah, I misread the A and the C.
Yeah, the font is weird when you zoom in at this resolution.
Yeah.
My draconic feeling was right.
Yeah, Sudoku.
I'm sorry, Joey. I'm confused.
Okay, so you know they went there. You overheard that conversation while you were doing your training come from Valiant Horus, and that is the quote that he said.
Okay, I think I remember him saying House Caillou has accepted protective relocation to Pudaka. No order presence required beyond routine oversight. Something like that. And then they sent me out.
Were you supposed to be their routine oversight?
I don't know. They told me to go out and clean, so I've been cleaning, and I stopped at Malbren. They said they're all good there, so I kept going. I think I met a Thorn person or something like that on the way. I met some people, a lot of different people.
Well, it seems our paths are leading that way then, at least.
I think north is all good.
Yeah. I'm just out of game trying to remember something with this, because we did discover that the cult had their base of operations somewhere. I don't remember
Paladin
exactly where.
Forest. In the Woodwitch area.
Are you sure?
And the last place they were known to set up was the place Cassandra just said, all clear.
Right.
Malbren.
Yeah. Okay.
And you also just sent somebody through Malbren to go deliver a letter to your do that.
Right. Okay. Well, it seems this cult is, at the very least, defeated for the moment. I'm sure it'll blossom up somewhere, but doesn't seem like it's something we need to concern ourselves overly with too much at this point.
Yeah, I think this is probably the place where I've seen most infected since I've been traveling. I came from Hendren, Halgood, and I just kind of went south. Stumbled upon Malbren. They said they're all good there. Kept going south, and then I found this place. And I've encountered a few people along the way, a few sick, cleaned them, kept going. But this place, yeah, I didn't find the sick people that cast spells and sick people that are big like that, butler guy, and it looks like it's getting worse the more south we go.
Well, I think it's not so much with going south, but it's getting worse as time progresses. Which gives the it gives the plague time to mutate.
Speaking of that, how long would it take us to get to Paducah?
You guys do have a wagon with 2 donkeys, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or were they horses? I believe because of the smuggling, it was donkeys. It makes a difference of like 2 days.
Nobody would eat donkeys.
So
yeah, the meat is real stubborn.
Valenford, you'd have to go to Woodwick, and then travel down the road. You would come to Callistor in about 2 weeks. And then to get all the way down to Paducah, you're looking at another week and a half, depending on random encounters and things like that. So you're looking at 3.5 weeks. Wagons make a big difference.
So 3.5 weeks to get down there, assuming we don't stop, but given knowing us, we are likely going to stop in every city we see to get information. Probably finding trouble along the way. Definitely want to stop by where Kieran's notes led. As that is along the way.
All right, well, let's do what we can to prepare for traveling a bit again then.
Sylph, anything you want to add?
Not really.
What are your thoughts on us heading to the south?
I don't really have much thoughts on it. If that is where the wind shall take us, then so be it.
Okay, I want to make sure that your thoughts are voiced. Both including, Sylph in and out of character. Making sure
you.
that, yeah.
All right, well, sounds like we want to get going all the way down to Paducah, and can you guys let me know which towns you wish to stop all along the way in order to gain information?
Let's see, we're in Valenford. Oh, I suppose the logical stopping point, first and foremost, would be Woodwick. And then we simply follow the road or the river further south. Andrian's Landing, Arnford, and
Well, because Andrian's Landing looks like something we could avoid if we wanted to, and just keep going south.
Yes.
sure. What do I know of? Woodwick and Arnford. How big cities are they?
Woodwick is a very large settlement. It is not exactly a city. It's only about 600, 700 people back before times.
Okay.
They are the waypoint, though, outside of the Celadon Forest and the swamp areas inside of there. So they are a major wood logging town, exporting of all of that, herbs, unique flora, unique fauna. They do a lot of trading, just like the natural forest, and then ship it out.
Right.
They're one of the most pivotal cities in the territory for,
Lumber.
function. Well, I mean, just everything is wood in this territory. They don't need to make it out of stone very often.
All right, so we'll head down to Woodwick and see what we can learn about the Ravenloft's doings and also what is happening in general there, I suppose.
Is there anything known about Andrian's Landing? Is that like a military place? That seems more like a name for like something military based.
It is a naval base.
Navy, okay.
Cassandra's order, actually.
Oh yeah. I
You're
forgot
not
about that.
You're not the Navy part, but they do have a Navy base. Like, you don't deal with the naval.
In the Navy.
All right. So we have Woodwick as of now. Do you guys want to do Andrian's Landing?
Unless we need to stock up on supplies, I say we avoid it.
Okay. Arnford?
We have to hit there based on the path unless we go on uncharted road.
Which is an option.
What do I know about Arnford?
They are a larger settlement in this region as well. They are huge into fishing in this area since the river thickens to be almost 600 feet wide. It's a very deep river. They usually have strong connections with many of the other noble families because they are a major port town, and many of them send their private wares up and down the river to get to Realmward.
Okay.
Them and Swanboar are like the two big ones.
Yeah.
But Swanboard is like way out of your way.
So we might want to avoid Arnsford then because of the noble presence. Because if anyone's likely to recognize noble lineages, it's going to be there.
Right. Also, anywhere their nobles are, it's more likely that we'll run into the Order of the Thorns.
Then after that bridge, it looks like there's a path that goes to Bitu or straight south. Which I think we should check supplies at that bridge and then make a decision there. What's in Bitu?
Batu is a mountain town. That path that you take goes up into the mountains where you are inside of Natmarsh. The exterior of Natmarsh, where the Celadon forests meet, is a mountainous area. Batu is stoning, logging, things like that. But also a lot of hunters and professional, let's call them professional murderers, assassins and things live in that town. But they are sanctioned by the king, so legal assassins. And if you don't go to Batu and you travel directly southwards, you'll be scaling the side of a mountain. Or sorry, nope, that's not the mountainside. The mountainside is the northern one. You'll be trekking through some marsh flats.
Okay, so we can avoid the mountain pass by going straight south there. Then after that is roughly where Kieran's notes lead us. And then after that would be the next settlement would be Callistor,
Right.
which is a detour before having to come back on the main road to get to Paducah. Unless,
Unless we go by the river.
yes, the Duntide.
Right. I would also like to go stop by Callistor anyway for... I mean, it's closer to Paducah, and we might learn a bit more about the happenings down there.
And what about
Rather-
Callistor? What's that known for?
Joey?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I don't have all of this memorized. Give me just a second to get
No,
it.
yeah, I figured. I wasn't sure if you heard it.
I'm working on it, yeah.
Wasn't looking at the Zoom rhythm, so.
You're good. Yes, Callistor. It is known as the Great Slum. It is a very, very highly dense populated area where poor people live. They live off of the marshlands themselves, but because the water is still water, because many of the food is kind of spoiled by the time they get it, sickness is usually very abundant there. However, it is the best place to pick up illicit items because of that. There's a large disparity between those with and those without in Callistor. It is the second most populated place outside of Realm Ward.
Interesting.
On second thought, we might want to avoid Callistor. It's a very populated place, and it has, well, it's not very wealthy. Most of the people there are very poor. And being in close proximity to a lot of other people means the plague could have spread virtually unimpeded.
Well, then we should go there to clean them.
Yes, eventually, I agree, but we need to keep a realistic view on what we are able to achieve. We are 6 people.
It also depends heavily on if the road is already blocked off to Callistor.
True.
Because if that's the second most populated city, it would make sense that there's already paladins in the city dealing with it. Unless, because it's the poor people, they let them to their own devices. Which actually... So then there's 3 options. Either they've been left to their own devices and are infected. They've been left to their own devices, and because it's the poor people, they're not infected. Or it's been blocked off by paladins.
But those are not mutually exclusive.
It is. They are not.
Did the...
Well, it depends a lot on which paladin order is operating in the region. It could be one of the more benevolent ones, the ones that actually care about, helping the poor, saving the downtrodden, and all that sort of bullshit. Or it could be the Order of the Thorns or the Invincible, the more pragmatically oriented.
Why? You said earlier to avoid the thorn people. Why?
I didn't specifically say to avoid, but well, I don't know exactly the full extent of their involvement, who is sort of giving them their marching orders. Which is why I'm a bit skeptical of them. I mean, technically they are under order of the king.
Do I know anything about that order specifically? Like from one paladin
Religion?
group to another?
You may roll a religion, yeah.
Where's religion? There it is. That is a 9.
They exclusively protect nobles. The other paladin orders are considered lesser than them in like the grand pecking order, because they're the noble guard, the noble protectors. But the other paladin orders kind of have beef with them because, like, the fuck are you doing only protecting them? Like,
Okay, so I shouldn't
you're
like
a
them.
bitch. They're bitches. They sit there in strongholds and castles and just protect the people that have the most wealth. Like,
They don't go out like I am.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
but they are the most highly trained and highly respected, highly funded one in the perception of everyone else.
Okay. And I'll say, okay. Well, if we're passing by Andrean's Landing, maybe I can just send a notice to them and let them know that Callister might be a good place to send some of our Order of the Invincible Paladins. You know, because there's probably going to be a lot of sick people there. They need to be cleaned.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Out of character, I'm just trying to make something for Cassandra to believe that she's still accomplishing her task.
Right.
City full of sick people, we should go there. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I can just send somebody else. Still effective.
And then the last thing is, I noticed there's not a lot of things between Callister and Paducah. So if there's any, like, word on, like, the road between the two. Because it looks to be in the middle of, like, fields.
Many, many, many farmlands.
So we'll be passing through farmland area. Okay.
Funny thing about, like, most places, it's like 90% farmland. In order to feed all the fuckers in the cities. Like,
It's Illinois.
It's medieval world, you know?
yeah, like,
It's not just medieval, but
what is out here in this wild wasteland of nothingness? Corn.
There's been corn for the last 3 days of travel.
I hate corn.
I have a bit of a dumb question
Sure.
for you all, but
Oh, sorry.
I did research on dragons back in, well, Miket and whatnot. Black dragons tend to live in marshes. Is there any word of or rumors of dragons in the Nat Marsh?
Ada and Cassandra. The two of you may roll me history or nature with advantage.
Alrighty.
Nature.
It is this. Why is nature? Oh, that's right, because it's an intelligence.
Minus
You
5.
said nature or what?
Or
History.
history. Sorry.
Or history? Okay, they're both the same. Let's see here. Advantage. Yep.
0. Is
That's
that
how
So
you get a
lower?
negative
dragons
3.
are a myth. As you are staring at a dragonborn.
They don't exist. No.
Because Ada, however, I'm gonna whisper something to you. Whisper. No, it's not Ada. It's Victoria there. Ha!
Oh.
If there were dragons, I'm sure my order would have killed them all because they're bad.
Just stairs.
But you don't have wings. Dragons have wings.
Extends wings.
It just sits there, just
Slackjaw.
stares at you. Yeah, just dragons don't talk.
They
I haven't
do. Just apparently not in the language you know.
I haven't seen you eat anyone, so you can't be a dragon.
There you go,
'cause they eat
Victoria.
people.
Okay.
So we're going in the marsh.
Do I know anything about the color of it?
Oh yeah, correct. It is black.
Okay. Right. Well, funny you should ask. Actually, it's well, not funny. It's actually quite serious. There is. I have heard of this. There is an old black dragon living out there in the marshes. It's called Guivre.
Speaking
If you
draconic, what does that name translate
Well-
to? Or is it just a name? Sorry, good.
But it's that dragon is well, it's the reason why B2 has such a large military base.
Hmm.
Speaking Draconic, it translates to Viper Worm.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, that their name translates to viper worm.
That's not a dragon. That's a worm.
No. An very old dragon is known as a worm with a Y. But viper worm, the way that name translates to is with a U, so WURM.
Well, phonetics and etymology aside, I believe it's the same principle. Poisoned lizard.
No, that's
Yes.
green dragons.
Let's call the dragon a lizard.
Also, don't call a dragon a lizard. That is how you die.
I didn't call it a lizard. I'm just saying it has. I should very much like to perform an autopsy on one someday.
You're just asking fate for trouble, aren't you?
Here's the wise question.
An autopsy is by nature on a dead dragon. I mean, if I had asked for a vivisection, that would be something else. I don't want to perform that on a living dragon. That seems like asking for trouble, I will agree.
No, by you saying one day, you're tempting fate, and now there is a higher chance that we're going to encounter them on the road. Actually, is their name masculine or feminine, Joey?
Oh God.
Ending in E is masculine.
And it ended in E, yes?
Oh no, E is feminine.
Oh, so it's a female black dragon, in all likelihood, then.
Which are the bigger ones.
They're the bigger ones, by the way. Female black dragons are larger than male black dragons.
Only by about 15 feet if they're adult.
By about, 15 feet if they're adult.
Right. Why is this? Why are you asking about it? Is there a specific reason?
Well, of course, we had heard about the rumors of the green dragon on our travels before. Or not rumors, but factual. And given the fact that the Nat Marsh is very devoid of cities, my first logical thought is, oh, there's something living out there, then that's why there's not other settlements in there. So hence, logical thought is dragon.
Sure.
And now you've confirmed it, that there is indeed a female black dragon living out there.
Right. So, well, let's make an effort to avoid any unnecessary entanglements with dragons, shall we? I'll need to get some acid-resistant gear for that.
Well, I mean, there's also thankfully, one of the good things that is known about black dragons is that they're very solitary creatures. Although there's writings that they can be some of the most vile, tempered, and cruel among all the dragons. Even more so than red. So...
well, yeah, no, you're the dragon experts, I suppose.
I assume you guys are discussing this while gathering your things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing it's a worm, not a dragon, because then we don't have to worry about it.
Worms
and-
crawl.
Yeah. I cannot run a worm.
It's a brown dragon known as an earthworm.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so do we like our path, everybody? Valenford, stop at Winwick, stop at Arnford, or are we stopping at Arnford? Sorry.
I believe we're avoiding Arnford because that is full of nobles.
And avoid
Yeah.
Kellister, hope to find some type of regathering of materials along that journey, and head to Paducah. Sounds good,
Oh.
everyone? Yeah?
Yes. One last thing about black dragons, just so you know. They're ambush creatures. So they are more likely to ambush you than a straightforward fight. Like you, Victoria.
Right. So then, well, I mean, that's what any intelligent creature should be doing.
So I'm just now just imagining worms ambushing people, just coming out of the ground.
Assassin. Oh my gosh. The dragon was sneaking.
Oh my god. That would be terrifying.
First round of combat, and cleric's dead. What?
CR 15 dragon, that's what is it, a 10d6 sneak attack? Just on top of the normal damage?
All right. So we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody, now that I can finally prepare for the journey and path that we are taking. We'll be right back.
All right.
we're back. So, where last we left off, the party was just beginning to gather up their things and get ready to leave Valenford to begin their journey to go investigate the Kalu family down in Paducah. It'll be a long journey compared to your overall journey, not as long, but perhaps equally dangerous. Last call. Do any of you want to do anything before you leave?
Can we harvest from our gardens for some food supplies?
Yes. And was anybody using their gardens during the downtime?
No, I didn't have time for it.
Okay.
I
Then...
didn't.
All right. If Flittish answers the same thing, then Sophis is going to have 9 herbs in order to make healing potions.
Okay.
Because that's pretty much all they wanted to do with their downtime was make healing potions.
I just have one thing. Now that we
Yes.
have personnel at the Bastion to work on the facilities and such, what are we doing about all those sick in the basement? Are we letting them know that they're sick in the basement? Or are we keeping it a secret? Or because they're locked up and they're tied up and they're bound, but as soon as they start to get any kind of external I don't know, attention or anything like that, they'll start acting out.
There was a hidden wall to the dungeon part of it, right?
Yes.
Could we
I
just
know
put
that.
up a sign up on that wall saying, do not open wall, you will let the sick, or like an open dead inside, or not dead, but along that lines of meme of like, do not open this wall, and like put like big hazardous like signs on it?
You absolutely can, and if you want to keep it sealed, they'll die.
How about we, because, yeah, I wanted to ask you guys what you thought about, like, letting Brayla, or hiring her on as, like, a steward for, not for the whole thing, but for at least the garden and stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So we could let her and Brayla, she's from Valenford,
In the
Well,
Valenford
harvest.
handout.
courier.
She's the witch lady. I mean, definitely not a witch.
Mm-hmm.
Since I don't know, I have no public matter what I'm speaking.
Yeah, Brayla
Uh,
Fen, local head witch.
Hedge with you. In the handout, rumored to have visions during the plague's early days. She knows the smell of every sickness Niron has ever produced, and she has seen the plague mutate. And
She instantly knew you guys.
we're outsiders. Wears charms of cedar and sage. Gray hair and a long braid. And from what Joey said is she's not been sick because she mostly spent time just tending to her gardens. So she avoided it.
And she got a couple
Yeah.
of doses from Ada for working for her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking we leave her and also the groundskeeper. I assume also Lord Renault will probably maybe move back in eventually.
Yeah.
So it's his house, so he should be the one who keeps it in order, kind of.
Just to be sure, because there's over 30 infected in there. And
Yeah.
as soon as they start to get out, the entire village will be gone by the time we get back.
I assume they're going to be fed some way by the groundskeeper. He seemed like he had a knack for doing that, at least,
Mhm.
until the
Yeah.
blood mage bit him in.
So the groundskeeper can keep them fed so that they don't die. So hopefully we can find a cure and turn them back.
Yes.
And,
For anybody who can't see my head rattling.
Yeah.
Enda?
And yeah, I'll before we leave, I want to speak with Lord Renault about letting Brayla stay at the manor,
Okay, yeah.
and yeah, that letting that be like part of her salary, sort of accommodation and some payment.
Yeah, 5
Which-
gold a week. It's not that bad.
5 gold a week.
You hired someone to deal in illicit items for you. They're expensive.
Now she's suddenly being okay. Well, fuck her then. 5 gold a week. That's a lot.
It would only be 1 gold if it wasn't poison.
Mm.
All right. Make it 3 and you have due.
All right, fine. She'll do 3. You also gave her a donkey.
Donkey.
Yeah, and Lord Renault is a-okay with that. He's the house is kind of empty now, so other than the basement and the 2nd floor. That'll clear itself up momentarily though.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, everyone ready?
Sure.
Sylph, are you taking any of your friends with you? You could bring one if you want.
I bring the twins.
The twins? Okay, what are their names?
You're gonna find this amusing because I like playing puns when it comes to names.
Sure.
But I went with Florlin and Florlane.
Floor Lynn and Floor Lane.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. I give you a little bit of
Florine. Mirror matching clothes in green and whites, swap details, laces, buttons. One always barefoot, the other always gloved. Floral crowns of living flowers that never wilt. Finish each other's sentences or interrupt in perfect timing. Vibe, maypole pretty. Hive-minded, joy that matches you too closely. So delusional, nice.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So-
with the whole like finishing each other's sentences, I couldn't help but think of the Weasley twins.
Why? Because he's British?
No, because it's like that's one of the most common like memories I have as like an early child of like, oh hey, these are someone who finished each other's sentences. It's the Weasley twins.
Even though I said you can only have one, everybody knows twins count as one person. So it works.
Heck yeah.
British reference equals Hogwarts. Yeah, pretty much. Alrighty, so as you guys are getting over to the wagon, you see 2. Are they both male, female?
For the twins,
Yes.
both female,
Okay.
but they're androgynous, so you can't really tell if they're male or female.
Okay. 2 young men, you may presume, or women. As you get out there, they seem to be packing up the wagon and getting the donkey settled for you. You've seen them around the estate giving honey to Sylph.
Oh, hello there.
Hi, how are you? Hey.
Oh, good. You must be you're some of the 2 that I've seen giving like honey to Sylph.
Yeah, I'm Florine.
Pleasure to meet you both.
They smile.
I'm Damson.
We know. Oh, Sylph, did you get the honey?
Yes, it was very tasty. I tried it on bread, then on toast, then toasted bread.
Good. Awesome. All right, so we got everything packed up for you guys. Yeah, everything's all done for you. Don't worry about it. We made sure that the donkeys are well fed too, and we made sure we got extra feed for everybody, including for all of you, just in case you can't find any other food to eat along the road. We got everything up and running, so everything should be good. And they are switching back and forth as they talk.
But it's something.
Marvelous.
It's annoying.
Which one of you is the real one?
None of them are real. You can kill both.
I am.
I love them. They're great.
Yes, I found them in the slum area. I cleaned them up.
After Muma died, we decided that we needed something better to do. So yeah, we decided to just start enjoying life as preached.
As you should.
Yes.
I feel like twins are not common, so Cassandra's
Oh,
looking at
fuck
these
no.
two, and she's gonna use divine sense, assuming there's some trickery here. Just, like,
Well,
looking at them.
there is a very potent fey presence coming from Sylph.
Looks over at Self.
Why are you drooling? Why are you drooling?
Who are you people? Just, I've
What
been
do you
here for
mean
a
by
month.
you people?
I've been here for a month. You're a fae?
You're just finding that out now?
Yeah. All
What
I know
gave
is
it
that
away? Let's say you first.
just now. I thought maybe one of they were like something weird, but they're fine. Is that why you only eat honey?
I eat bananas as well, but there haven't been any nanas around here.
Wait, what about the raspberries? Yeah, I picked them myself yesterday.
Oh, yes. I fed some to Farash as well. They seem to really enjoy it. Did fantastical. And they clapped their paws.
And I am waiting to describe Verasha in their brand spanking new armor for when Flittish is here.
Yeah.
Fair
But
enough.
Verasha is itching the fuck out of it.
Prestidigitation for Scritchies.
It doesn't help. It's just weird wearing things when you're used to being naked.
I mean, we could shave that part of your fur if you want.
All right, good. Glad you're enjoying it. Hey, do you want us to polish your shield?
Is that to Cassandra?
Is that to me?
Yeah.
No. I think that's fine. Do you guys know how to polish shields?
Yeah, it's actually really easy. It's the same way you polish everything.
Which one of you polishes?
Me, they both raise their hand.
Yeah, easy. Wax on, and points to the other one. Wax off.
I slowly start to back away.
Hang on, do you use the same polish for steel shields as you would for, say, an oaken shield?
Yes.
Beeswax.
No, spit. Spit
The
and
old-
shine. It's what we used to do on boots.
That is how you do it. I've seen it so many times. It's one of the reasons why I don't wear boots or whatnot. Look, why would you walk around the world covering up your feet when you could be just as connected to the ground without them?
I know, one of them says, and the other one looks at them like they're weird. As you can clearly see when you look down, one is wearing shoes and the other one is wearing gloves, but no shoes.
Offers a high five to one without wearing shoes.
Ha.
Well, you see, there's these small cryptid creatures that people speak of. They're called Legos. If you step on them, it really hurts.
Cryptid creatures. Okay, I love that one.
I'll work on that. Let me take a note. Oh no,
They're
Legos!
cousins. The even deadlier cousin. The four die.
Caltrops? No.
You wish.
Living caltrops.
They're numbered.
Oh, living
It's
caltrops.
They specifically run under your feet as you walk.
Animated caltrops.
That's such a rude concept. There was somebody real spiteful when they made that. I'm working on it right now.
cast animate objects and just animate a handful of caltrops. Yeah, get 'em.
Oh my gosh, there's your adventure, Joey, of a city's been infected by a mage who's animated all the caltrops in the city. No, the streets aren't safe.
Not just caltrops, animated marbles and the ball pools.
Everything
Oh,
tiny.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What is this, a fake curse? No, it's just a pissed off mage.
This city used to be the central hub of trade, and nothing has come out of the city for months. Why? Look outside. You see all the little shit running around. That's why. Can't get a wagon through that shit.
Suddenly,
Catch me of that campaign. A little problem.
Alright, you get an
There's-
inspiration for that one. That was funny. A little problem.
Thank you.
everyone has just made a second story, like connections. Like, oh yeah, we just don't go to the ground anymore. It's not worth it.
To be honest, this is a perfect fit quest for my campaign. It's all whimsical and stupid.
Oh, I was thinking about doing that on Tuesday night, but now I can't say that because you're here.
You can.
Oh no,
Don't
not the
worry,
Legos.
Cassandra has 5 intelligence. They won't remember.
Yeah.
So, they get all of your guys' things and pack it into the back of the cart or the wagon, tying them all down securely, smiling a mile wide. All right, everything's good for all of you. Are you happy? Do you need anything else?
I am pleasantly pleased. Please relax yourself for now. They smile back.
Thank you. And if you want me to polish your shield, just let me know.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna start prepare and purify food and drink and cast it on the food that they prepare us because I just don't trust them.
Yeah. And
Well,
how
here's
about
the
you?
thing.
Do you want a foot massage? Yeah, we can give really good foot massages. How about a back massage? We could do that as well. We could also help you groom your hair if you would like. We have all the essential oils.
Ooh, that actually sounds very lovely.
Is that still to Cassandra?
Just openly.
Okay.
I'm considering whether or not it would count as accepting a gift from a fae.
We're not Fae, they both say simultaneously.
No, but you are under the service of one.
They look over and then back and smile.
I'm joking, of course.
Wait, if I let them clean my shield, does that turn me into a fae?
No.
Okay.
It just
No,
means
my dear,
we do,
you've already. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it just means we do something nice for you.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. I've already accepted so many gifts from Sylph that, well, they wouldn't.
Well, you started out brainwashed anyway, so.
Tamsin's entire backstory, with a little bit of tweaking, is literally being gaslit into loving this person. With just a small tweak, you know, like.
Hey.
Not gaslit if she believes it.
Remember, the only difference between creepy and sexy is if 50 Shades of Black was based out of a trailer.
Oh,
Whole different connotation. And then he tied me up right next to that there radiator.
oh, that reminds me, Sylph. I've had this for a while. Do you want an immovable rod?
How would I move it?
Just click the button as you need to. On off, on off.
So
It's movable.
it's a momentarily movable rod?
Yeah.
I mean, I can make of some use to it, sure.
Yeah.
Put it in
I'll
our bag.
put it in the bag.
The two twins start conspiring.
Yeah, like, if you're quick enough, you can click it in place, do a pull up, unclick it, push it up any higher, and just keep going up and up and up.
The amount of
I'm not that
latitude, though.
strong.
Or if you jump high, you can then click it and just dangle up there.
I think Cassandra's the only person
Oh.
here who could possibly do it.
the amount of practical jokes you can get up to with that. Just even just riding on a wagon, just click it and then watch everybody in the back half of the wagon get knocked off. Just,
That's how you break the wagon. Or
If you
somebody
had-
goes into the bathroom, you just put it in front of the door in the bathroom, lock them in there.
If you had 2 of them, you could just climb up any surface with them. Just click, 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 click.
Okay, thank you. I will use it wisely, or wisely used.
Heck yeah.
Hmm.
As Victoria is now worried for her safety. Oh,
I'm always worried.
you could put it. If you snuck up to someone while they're sleeping, you could block them from being able to get out of bed.
That's actually one of the more practical ways to use it.
So this rod, you're saying it's immovable?
More, I mean, I do like Sylph's description more of momentarily movable.
Right, but when it's like activated, it cannot be
Yes,
physically moved from where it's activated.
until you turn it off. Yes.
In relation to what exactly?
Just here. I'll just hold it up in the air, click it, and it just stays there. Go ahead, try and move it without clicking the button.
Right,
You-
so it stays in its place in relation to the Earth.
I suppose so.
Right.
Because if it, I was going to say, if it moves, stays in space's location.
No, it doesn't.
Because the Earth spins with like how much is it? 46,000 miles per hour.
that would be
No,
terrible.
that's not.
Click it and then just watch it fly off.
Yeah.
No,
And
through the Earth.
yeah, it spins, and then the Earth goes around the sun, and the sun goes through the galaxy, and the galaxy
yeah.
goes through the...
It would just suddenly just go directly down into the dirt.
You just
Or
split
you
the atom
switch
right
it.
away.
You switch it the other way around, and you find out this is when you learn that the planet doesn't rotate. The universe rotates around the planet.
This is when you learn this world, the Earth is flat. It just doesn't.
So, they did nerf this item quite a bit.
Oh, they did?
No, the way you're describing it is the way it functions now.
Oh. Well, actually,
So,
you know what? I think technically someone strong enough could move it when it's active. Because it can hold, I think, up to like 8,000 pounds of weight.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen this item before.
And then just push this button here, and it turns
Oh.
off. You can move it around. Make sure to
Oh.
wait till Sylph's not dancing around the movable rod, because that'd be rude. But yeah, defies gravity and everything.
just put Mjolnir on their chest.
There's all sorts of things you could use this for.
Mjolnir's hammer handle is an immovable rod. That's why I didn't go before. It's not that you weren't worthy. It's just you didn't know where the button was.
Does it have to be rod shaped?
I mean, most of them are.
DM is
Why?
listening.
You make like immovable balls.
If
Like
it's
a
connected
sphere.
if it's connected to something, does the parts that's not the rod move, or does it remain unmovable?
I think the parts can be moved. You just can't move the rod. It's like a piton where you just hammer it in place. Things can move that's on the piton, but the piton isn't.
The enchantment might be able to be transferred or crafted into something that's more spherical in nature or cylindrical. Like a rod is cylindrical, so like it's just
Wait, I'm now thinking you could put that on an arrow, and as soon as someone gets hit with the arrow stays in them, so if they move forward, the arrow goes through them again, taking more damage. So you have to back up to not take more damage.
Or you get swallowed by the dragon while it's flying in air and click the button and just watch it get through their asshole. Literally tear a new one.
I could jump off a cliff now and freefall and be safe if I click at the right moment.
Arm ripped out of the...
You might lose an arm if you do that. I think you need something else.
But you wouldn't
Oh,
die.
I'll tie it to my foot, my den.
Oh, wait, no. You could use your double jump, then click it and you'd be safe.
Oh.
Herringons do have a double jump, yeah.
Well, they also have the double jump from their magic item.
Yeah.
That's how you avoid fall damage. No, I jumped at 5 foot. I only take 30 feet, not 3,000.
It was a very kind gift for you to give them. Yeah, really nice of you.
It was. Look, lucky rabbit.
All right. Well, so we stop being immovable and move our rods elsewhere.
This
Sure.
party is
All right.
distinctly lacking rods.
No.
I was going to say that, but
Alrighty. So we're ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, finally. The wagons creak as they begin to roll, wheels biting into the pale dirt road that winds away from Valenford. At first, the village doesn't disappear so much as it lets go of you. The last crooked fences and shuttered homes fade behind a rise in the land, and with them, the heavy stillness that has clung to every breath since you arrived. The countryside opens slowly. Fields stretch out on either side of the road, wide and gently sloping. The soil dark and rich, but many of them lie fallow. Rows meant for planting sit untouched, furrows softened by recent rain. Here and there, scarecrows still stand, their coats faded and frayed, faces slumped as if even they have grown tired of watching over empty land. The air changes as you travel. It grows cooler, cleaner. A light breeze carries the scent of damp earth and crushed grass instead of sickness and smoke. Clouds drift low overhead, thin and gray, filtering the sunlight into something soft and diffuse. The light never fully brightens, but neither does it threaten rain. It's the kind of weather that feels held in balance, as if the land itself is waiting to see what comes next. What strikes you most, though, is the road. It is empty. No other wagons pass you. No farmers walk beside carts of produce. No children run along the roadside. Even the birds seem fewer here, their calls distant and cautious. Every mile you travel feels longer than it should. The silence stretches between the turns of the road. At one point, the wagon slows. Ahead, something lies across the path. A toppled shrine, stone. Once dedicated to a harvest saint, now cracked clean through. Someone has tried to set it upright again, but failed. A bundle of wilted wildflowers rests at its base, tied with twine that's been chewed through by weather or small teeth. As you pass it, a crow lifts from the stone with a harsh call and vanishes toward the tree line. None of you are proficient in religion. Not long after, the land begins to rise gently. The road curves westward. The fields thin, replaced by scattered groves of tall oaks and chestnut trees. Their leaves are darker here, thicker, casting long shadows even in daylight. And after a few days of travel, you finally see it. Wood Witch. Change the music. Nope, that was the butler. Music. Neuron Prairies. The town announces itself not with noise but with structure. Stone walls rise from the land like something grown rather than built. Old weathered blocks fitted tightly together, their surfaces darkened by age and moss. A low watchtower stands above the southern gate, its banner stirring lazily in the breeze. Beyond the walls, rooftops of slate and timber cluster together, their angles sharp and orderly. Chimneys rise in steady lines, thin trails of smoke drifting upward, controlled, deliberate, alive. Compared to Valenford, Woodwitch looks maintained. As you draw closer, the signs of trade become clear. Wagons are parked near the outer gate, not abandoned, but waiting. Barrels marked with wine stamps from the southern hills sit alongside crates of dried herbs and timber. You catch the scent of tanned leather and fresh bread carried on the wind. Something that, since all of you have spent so long in Valenford, you've forgotten how nice that smells. The smell of a town, the smell of life. Guards stand at the gate, armed and alert, but not hostile. Their talbards are clean, their posture is practiced. They watch arrivals carefully, but they do not recoil. A clerk nearby records names in cargo, quills scratching steadily across parchment. They seem to be checking everybody in and expect to receive paperwork announcing their presence, accepting them as travels. They are not freely moving, but purposefully moving in this location. And this is where we begin. You all are about 4 wagons behind check-in, where they are expecting paperwork.
Paperwork, or are we just relying on my deity or order?
Would it be fair to say that I retrieved because I created a forgery for Brayla for her to travel around with.
Uh-huh.
Did I still have that?
Sure.
All right. Got it back.
It was addressed to Brayla, so you just need to also craft a forged document that one of you is Brayla. Gray hair.
I will use my hat of disguise to change my appearance.
Ha 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 ha!
And I'll turn to Cassandra before I do it. I'm going to look a bit different now.
Okay.
Just call me Brayla, if anything.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll look like Brayla.
You watch as they just shift, and now they look almost exactly like Brayla. Or exactly like her, if you want to be spot on.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, this is our cart, so I'm driving it because the seat's fitted for me, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a checkpoint ahead for papers. Have those ready, please. We are 4 carts away.
You all have your papers?
Yours.
Oh, it's only for Brayla.
We also have Cassandra, considering that she is a paladin of the realm and her symbol is her travel.
Let me see if I can try and make a quick adjustment to Brayla's note so that it says Brayla and companions.
Sure, forgery check real quick. I'll let you roll.
I'll cast the Magecraft spell to get
Sure.
advantage. Intelligence check or
Go on, Sylph.
intelligence
Guidance.
forgery?
Got guidance.
Thank
Forgery. Yeah, intelligence. And then a D4 on that shit.
Yeah. It's minimum. Alright, 21.
Oh,
21.
Sylph gives amazing guidance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Victoria is slowly learning this.
So
Soon she will be part of Sylph's followers.
as you approach closer in, thanks to your new jewelry pieces across your crown that you are wearing, you hear them speaking in Narondese. We got a fucking lizard here. Paperwork, they say in Narondese. Everybody here will speak Narondese.
Will tap back at, like, to reach for the paperwork in the back.
I'll
Papers, please.
poke my head out. I assume we're going to need someone who's fluent in natural Narundis here. Yeah, we got our papers here.
He'll
Here you go, sir.
take them from you.
Don't be alarmed by my friend's appearance. She's just a little different.
And what business do you have here?
We're just trading.
What?
Well, I've got a bunch of these healing poultices and kits. It's time for, well, you know, people are sick these days.
Well, they're speaking their native tongue, so they sound normal.
No, yeah.
So,
You know, people are sick these days.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
I
speaking when they're speaking common is when they have an accent. When they're speaking their native tongue, there's no accent. Just like
I-
most Americans, we don't have accents.
I just found Sylph's comment hilarious.
It's funny. It is.
It is absolutely funny. The most English sounding Fred Jack. They're clearly they are from the parts of France that were longest controlled by England. They still have the accent.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, healers' kits, things of the like.
Yes.
And you came from Valenford.
That's right.
We'll need to inspect you all for sickness or ailment. Please get out of the cart.
If you were sick, you would see it already, you know.
We have a procedure. Step out, everyone, now.
As I get out, I start saying, if they were sick, I would have cured them.
Oh, we are very sorry, ma'am. Let him through.
Oh, okay. I start getting back into the wagon.
Thank you for your service. They'll shake your hand.
Like I said,
Yeah.
if we were sick, you'd see it because we'd be dead. I mean, cured.
They let you guys through, and they just look in the back of the cart of the paladin, the haggish woman, the dragonborn, as there's a bunny-eared individual and two twins smiling and waving. You guys are the most notable group of travelers this realm has ever seen.
This sounds more and more like a VTM campaign now.
It does, but it's going to make it both great and horrible for traveling through the realm. Like, oh great, here goes the dragonborn and the bunny. Where's the paladin?
I want to play a party where everyone's just a generic human for once.
That would be great.
Yeah.
But we'll have that one person be, can I secretly be a changeling?
Yeah.
There's always the one. Just like, hey, everyone's going to be siblings. What if I was adopted?
Yeah.
Fine, your parents hated you. Is that what
But yes, many of you come to the realization that Cassandra's mere presence commands a lot of respect by this place.
Sandra, I didn't know you had aura. Sorry.
I don't have that spell up right now. I
She's
check
been
and I'm
farming
like,
for a while.
no, I haven't.
You weren't concentrating on it. You might have forgot.
Do you need me to cast it? I have aura of vitality, aura of life, or
Damn, you are filled with aura. That's where it all went. You ain't got the brains, you just got the charm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you all do notice Florin, the one without shoes, climbs back into the cart once you
Oh,
get
it's
past the gates.
Did you have a fun little adventure?
Hmm?
Did you have a fun little adventure?
Oh, yeah. I got something for you.
Oh.
They hand you shackle keys.
Ooh.
Mm.
These will be useful. Is there any way I could hide it within my feathers? On my head or on the tail?
Talk to somebody proficient in disguises.
Hey, Victoria.
Who's that? I'm
Sorry.
Grayla.
Oh my
Brayla.
god, I gave her a number.
Gorilla.
Brayla, when you have a chance, do you think you could help intermingle this within the feathers? Wonderful. You never know when you need it.
What's it do? I mean, what's it do?
It's clearly the key to my heart. I gotta keep it close to me.
Where'd you get these key from?
Oh, well, that would be telling now, wouldn't it?
Would you like one too?
No.
That's a yes.
No. It's a very clear no. We get that, yeah. Why, do you want one?
I want keys.
Yeah. And then they climb out of the cart and disappear.
Well, do I need to roll anything to help Damson with it, or?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Disguise check. This one is actually going to be dexterity.
Can I assist because I have sleight of hand?
Sure. And also, it's your head.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you're gonna have to pluck one of the feathers to get it, but it is hidden in there. And so long as you don't headbang around, it won't clank against your scales too loudly. That was the biggest concern. Because if you're just walking and everybody hears slicing, slide, metal on scales.
Yeah. Put like a little bit of like cloth around it, like just wrap it around there, like, yeah. And look, I have the perfect excuse of why it's there. It's like, are you going to judge me for what I do in the bedroom?
So before you guys leave this town, that young woman is going to steal all of the keys to the shackles the guards have, so anybody they shackle... Actions have consequences, y'all.
Can we melt them down into a keyblade?
Oh my god, no. So, continuing along, compared to Valenford, Winwich looks maintained. As you draw closer, the signs of trade become clear. Wagons are parked near the outer gate, not abandoned, but I said all this part yet. People move here, not freely, but purposefully. Sorry, it's a lot of...
I was like, didn't I hear this? Deja vu?
Merchants speak in low voices as they negotiate prices. A pair of druids pass through the gate with bundles of greenery strapped to their backs, their cloaks damp with forest dew. Somewhere inside the walls, a bell tolls, not an alarm, but to mark the hour. Behind the town, the Celadon forest looms. Its edge is unmistakable. The trees grow closer together there, their trunks thick and dark, branches interlacing high above to block out the sky. The forest does not encroach on Woodwich, but it watches it. The town stands at the threshold between cultivated land and something older. Patient. Woodwich feels healthier than Valenford, but it is not carefree. This is a place being held, its breath guarded, organized, and quietly preparing for whatever the forest, the plague, or the crown might demand next. The wagons roll forward past the gates. And for the first time since leaving Valenford, you feel like you've entered a place that still believes tomorrow might come, even if it's not sure what it will cost. Now, I did give you all a handout of Woodwich.
Not overrun, but it's not free.
Oh. Just like random dragon fact. Did you know green dragons live in dense forest areas?
I'm sorry. Damson has transformed into, I'm sorry to say this, the most autistic dragon fan while traveling. You talk about them like they're trains. Like,
I thought that was the whole idea.
I'm sorry.
You want to go dragon spotting?
Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know? Did you know? No, nobody knew. Like,
If we ever do encounter a dragon, I'm not going to notice it coming because I'm going to be looking at the ground. Expecting worms to come up from the ground.
we're in worm country. Where?
She'll be ready when they're purple.
I wanted to ask if when we enter Woodwick, do we, because it's officially, it's not in the Ravenloft's territory, right?
Officially, no, it is not.
Okay, so we don't like see any like Ravenloft banners or that kind of thing.
Oh no,
Mhm.
there are in the town, but they're associated with specific places instead of the town itself.
Yeah, okay. So, is there a different, like, lesser noble family or anything in charge of the town, or?
Yes, this town answers to the Duchy of Woodwick.
Right.
They are somebody who is appointed by the crown. A duchy is a duke, a Dutch.
Yeah.
And he is appointed position by the crown. He is not a native of this territory. Usually duchies rotate every like 5-10 years.
Okay. So the Duke of Woodwick. What? Yeah, I want to roll a history check just to see what I know about this person. 18.
18. Nope, not that one. Sorry, I'm trying to find that in all of these notes.
Sure. It's not a big
Must-
deal. Just
So you're saying it's not notable, Ada? If it's not a big deal, it must not be notable.
So you're rolling history, which means you're looking at the Duke of the past.
yeah, or what I know about like, yeah, the family that's been like, yeah, Dukes of Woodwick.
The previous one that you knew was Duke Karl. Sorry. A very loyal man who is loyal to the crown of Neuron specifically. The entire family of the entire Karl family, that is the surname, is beholden to the crown and were appointed to the position of nobility by the recent king.
Okay.
They were the last family to have rulership over it. As for specifics on which member of that family it is, you don't know.
Okay.
But you do see that same banner over by the watchtower.
Yeah. Just curious if historically they've had any like rivalry or stuff with the Ravenlofts, for example.
No rivalry with the Ravenlofts, but no no ill will between them. They mostly have stayed out of political conflicts in general, unless the crown has an issue. And the last time the crown had an issue with the Ravenlofts was 2 generations ago.
Okay.
At which point,
So it's-
these are newly appointed. The Karl family is newly appointed.
Okay.
There we go.
So it's been a while.
It's been a while. The next thing that you all would notice is there are people wearing the same uniform as Cassandra walking around right now.
Your people.
Hey,
Cassandra, you look out, and those are shield bearers.
give me a sec to pull up my thing again.
I half imagine Cassandra's like out sticking her head out the back of the cart waving.
Hi.
And the
Okay.
And the shield bearers even going respectfully hello or oh no.
How many are there?
It is a small patrol, which is 3.
Do I recognize any of them in particular?
Roll me a history check.
Okay, probably not. Let me give me a sec. History.
You do recognize one of them. Jean, you both started training at the exact same time, at the exact same age.
Okay.
You weren't really close at all. He was more in the accelerated program. And you were in the, as they called it, not accelerated program.
I spot him and stick my head out of the wagon and start waving. John, hey!
Oh, dear lords.
Hey! Guess who got sent out of the...
They keep marching.
Oh, he must not hear me.
Half the town is now looking at all of you as he...
Well, this is so painful.
Cassandra, shut up!
Oh, he saw me. Hi! Hey! Have you been sent here too?
Yes, I'm appointed to the watch of this town.
Oh, that's cool. I've been told to just go out and clean. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you're one of the cleaners.
Yeah.
And who are all these fine folk with you?
They're also cleaners, but not part of our group. They clean a different way. I thought cleaning was a certain way, but then they showed me another way to clean. Or cure. Or whatever.
Wait, last I heard about you, you were over in Hedron.
Yeah. But then they said that I could go out to try to help with the sickness. And try to cure people.
Who
So
told
that's
you
what
that?
Valiant Horus. He said that I had a job and I could go out and clean and help people.
Make sure you look after yourself, Cassandra.
Okay.
And try not to be so fucking loud.
Okay. I kind of whisper.
Everyone else, thank you for looking after one of our paladins. We do appreciate it very much. I hope she hasn't caused too many issues for all of you.
Oh, she's been wonderful.
Yeah. Maybe you know anything about, like, is this area more dangerous than others?
We've been having a few issues here at nighttime, but so long as you stay inside, shouldn't be much of an issue for you.
Oh.
Kind of issues.
Disappearances.
Huh. Well, that's not good.
Why does that always seem to be the most common thing that happens at night?
Oh, I am sorry, do you not speak the Narandese tongue? He doesn't understand you, you understand him. So.
Sudden shift.
Yeah, she understands a little bit. It's just not fluency, you know.
It is not a problem. I will speak in the common tongue.
Look,
Stupid
it
fucking name.
is hard to get my tongue to move in the way that the Naradi's tongue is, okay? Different anatomy and whatnot.
He looks you up and down a few times. Fair enough. So make sure you stay off the streets. We do have a curfew. Dusk. When dusk strikes, you must be inside. Okay?
Okay.
And Cassandra, no cleaning in this town. That is an order.
Okay. No cleaning.
I can't believe natural selection hasn't taken you out already.
You'd be shocked.
I am.
As I now see a talking rabbit.
What was your name and title again, mister?
Jean Van Damme.
Jean Van Damme.
My friends call me.
Oh.
Only monk paladin in the
But
order.
are you like are you like a knight or are you like a sergeant
I am
in
the
army,
shield.
or-
I am a shield bearer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Of the
so you're
Order
not-
of the Invincible.
Got it. They don't trust you with weapons. Understood.
He looks directly at his side where he has a long sword. No, that's her.
She's new to the place, you know. She doesn't mean anything by it. Sorry.
No, Cassandra is not new to, any of this. She and I joined up at the exact same time.
No, I meant Damson. I mean her.
Oh, I would not take offense to somebody who does not know our culture. It's fine.
I'll give a thumbs up to Damson.
Yeah. Holy shit, a
That's-
paladin that's not racist.
Instantly plus 50 rep in my book.
Yeah. But yes, make sure she does not get her hands on any sharp objects.
No, I'm good. I pull out the staff and I just swing it around.
Yes. No sharp objects. Spoons. We had a strict rule about this.
Accidentally hit Sylph while I'm swinging the quarterstaff.
You knock out one of them.
That's why. I put the quarterstaff back.
Self assumes the Yamcha pose.
Before we go though, do you know what sort of these people have been who gone missing? Do you know where they? Not where, but like what kind of people are they? Is it like old people or young men, female, women? I mean,
Mostly young men, a few females as well. All healthy, none of them plagued.
huh.
And he is saying this in Narondese in the hopes of keeping it a secret from those that aren't locals.
Gonna pretend
Yeah.
pretend I don't understand.
Huh. Well, good thing I'm just an old woman then.
Yes, you should be safe, but be careful. And I hate to say this, be careful with Cassandra as well. Don't let her out at nighttime. She might not know what dusk is. She
Yeah,
is still
no.
a member of our order, and we wish to keep her safe and protected, even if she has reached the peaks of her titlements in our organization.
He's really nice.
Yeah, well,
Cares
yeah,
about
no.
me.
Well, we'll look after her. That's what we do. She's a stout young woman, you know.
Yes.
Oh, Jean, in the daytime when I'm not out at night like I'm not supposed to be, where's the dangerous place for me to stay away from, so I don't get into trouble?
In daytime?
Yes.
If you're trying to stay safe and not get in trouble, just do not go into the Celadon Forest.
Oh, the forest. Okay, I didn't think about that.
Ooh.
Yeah, do not go there.
Okay.
Why is there a dragon in there?
What? Don't be fucking stupid. There's no dragons in this territory.
It's on my bucket list to go and see a dragon.
Well, I hope you don't, because there was recent dragon attacks that we heard happened across the lake.
Oh, where?
Many people died. You guys passed through the towns.
In Valuna.
Oh, that faraway land.
You are
Yes,
well
yes.
versed, old lady. Good.
Yeah, you know, old ladies like me, we gotta keep our ears peeled and look out through curtains on the windows and stuff, you know?
Yes, you do. And he'll pat you on the shoulder. Good.
Always trust the older ladies because they hear everything in their knitting circles.
Do they knit in circles?
Yes.
That actually sounds pleasant. I wish my grandma would do that.
You should introduce the idea to her, and she can get with other older women in the area to then make wonderful knitted garments.
You know, I may just do that. Sylph, you feel something metallic placed into your hand.
They will look down and take a look.
You have his key.
I could not remember if the hat in disguise changes your appearance, so I quickly interjected before he might have realized anything.
Nope, that's fair. You know what, all of you, since you are helping the Order, I feel obligated to give back to you a little bit as well. You should come by to the Watchtower Watch. It is across the street from the Watchtower. It is a tavern, mostly militarized. I will get you all a round of drinks. It is also a place that you can hang your hat up for the evening and get food.
Thank you ever so much. You are quite wonderful with your offerings.
Of course. Thank you very much for being patient with us during these trying times. I'm sure we will get you out of our country eventually. Think about it. The only people who are here that are foreigners are people stuck here. They're not allowed to leave.
Yeah.
So, like, it's...
Yeah. I'm sure it will occur one day. But in the meantime, might as well help out. It's better than being stuck in one place.
And, Cassandra, make sure you stay away from horses. I see your wagon. It has donkeys. Good call. They can't kick that high.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the back
Good.
Wait,
of the wagon.
has she been hit with a horse by a horse before?
Yeah.
A
Where?
couple of times.
Chest, leg, arm, head?
I don't remember.
Ah.
This is a very personal line of questioning.
I'm just learning more and more of how sturdy she is.
If
Oh, yeah.
anything,
Go ahead.
no, you go first.
I would say, well, yeah, I traveled around for a while on my own. No horse either. I'm strong.
Didn't she say you used to have one?
I did, but I lost it. I don't know where. I forget.
The
just
doctor
gone.
believes Zabati has a natural ability that when you lose something, it compensates by granting you something else. So
I have heard that.
when you are kicked in the head and you lose access to a portion of your cognitive function, you gain what people say stupid strength.
I
think-
have heard that.
I think that mostly relates to like sensors. You know, senses. I mean,
Right? The sense of strength, yes.
sure. Let's go with that. Yeah.
He's not much better than her, but he is.
He's enough that he doesn't need to be watched.
He's allowed to use forks. He's
Now I'm imagining Cassandra eating steak with a spoon. Just like,
Oh, she'll rip into it. She'll get there. How did you cut the steak with a spoon? It's real easy.
it just
I mean-
was hard.
Prisoners learn how to cut steak with spoon all time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The next time we find a healer, we should make sure that there isn't a horse print left in your head somewhere.
I don't know. Sure. You realize now I almost never take my helmet off or anything.
Is it like still dented in? You can't get it off? Is that?
Yeah, like in the back where I don't see it. There's just
A large dent into the head. You remove this, instantly she loses 4 strength and gains 4 intelligence.
It's inadvertently become a magic item.
That would actually be a hilarious character. Oh, I like that actually. You
It's
take it
canon
off,
now
you
for-
become functioning, but you're really weak.
Yeah, -4 intelligence, but +4 strength.
Yeah, you got an alter ego called Horsey Dent.
Well, we all have to continue our patrol. Thank you all for being so understanding. And I will see you all tonight. Make sure you're in there before dusk, yeah?
Of course.
Good.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, welcome. And he leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pleasant to meet one of your compatriots.
Yeah, I have lots of friends.
It's
Never
quite clear.
mind.
Yes.
Ironic, I have a +9 to insight. I just never use it. I just take things at face value. I'm just like, yeah.
When you
Well-
insight. Go on.
Do you guys think we should, maybe look into this thing with the missing people?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to look into it. I mean, we've done so for other things we come across.
Sure. It just it does risk us being sort of more conspicuous.
I'm not already.
Well, in a more overt way.
I mean,
You're
I'm
all-
pretty.
Well, your appearance is conspicuous, but not your actions, is what I'm saying. So far.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm the only dragonborn within 100 miles, and Sylph is the only talking rabbit within 10,000.
Right, but apart from that, you haven't stood out in like being especially competent or anything like for these guys. I mean, I'm not saying you're not competent.
Just wave your hand. Oh, that's silly.
What?
Wink.
For some reason, I'm just imagining Damson making the dinosaur pose now.
Poses like a dinosaur.
Clever girl.
Never let go of your inner dinosaur.
This fucking session, guys. This is.
Ooh, actually, I think I could make Cassandra into a dinosaur and nothing much would change.
Oh no, my mouth's full of storage now. I'm not allowed to use these.
If it's a T Rex, you can't see your teeth or your claws, so you're fine.
Yeah.
You can't see them. I got a big head and little arms. I don't think this was a well thought out plan.
Joey's dying over there.
Yes.
It's holding a tiny shield.
Still holding the little
It's a-
shield, little
It
stick.
looks like a dinner plate in their hand.
See a giant dent in the back of the head.
with the giant helmet still on.
The helmet stays.
Yeah, it's the only piece of armor. The rest of the armor is gone. It's just the helmet.
So, do we want to look into the missing people here, or do we want to continue and just beeline goal? You guys call?
I'm fine
I
either
think we
way.
could- I think we could look into the missing people.
Yes.
Side quest time.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Also-
entire story has been a side quest.
Also, would like to acquire trade goods, so fill the cart up with more things.
Oh, absolutely. Whatever you guys need to stock up on, you can easily stock up on. To make purchases until the next time you have to stop by somewhere to pick up shit, it's going to be like 3 gold.
Right. Also, like to pick up some of the tanned hides and timber because, well, hides are good for trade, and the timber in case we have to make repairs to the cart.
Good call. How much gold worth of tan hide would you want? 4 feet of it, like a square foot, is 1 gold. Actually,
How much-
1 silver. Sorry. It's hide.
That's a lot better. Okay. Where is our wagon? Party wagon. How much gold worth of hide do they have?
They could sell you probably 5 gold worth, which is 50 square, or 50 times 4, 200 square feet, which is like 800 pounds.
Our cart can hold that.
Not with you in it.
I'll take 50 then.
Okay.
50 square feet.
All right, that'll be
like-
5, or divide by 4.
1.5 gold roughly, or 1.25.
12.5
send-
silver.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, 12 silver, 5 copper. Or 1 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
Go on, Sylph?
Could I send the twins out to go and listen for in the information?
You can, yes. And they'll come
Can I-
back this evening, hopefully.
Could I also get 20 pounds of lumber?
Oh, yeah, yeah. That'll be another gold. Lumber's heavy as fuck.
Yeah. But we can always use lumber. Repairs to the cart, make a temporary bridge.
True enough.
Plus, it sticks with the story of us being traders.
Mm-hmm. Be kind of weird driving around with an empty cart, claiming to be traders.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could be your cargo.
Ooh.
Like, I could get on the cart and you can go.
Yes.
Okay. I was like,
The cart go.
I mean, we could probably pose as a traveling circus.
Oh, could we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am down for this idea.
All right.
I wish I never suggested it.
Yeah. It's your
You-
fault what happens now.
Yeah.
You are the mystical mirage. You can transform into anyone.
Yeah. I could probably trick people into believing I know stuff about tarot cards and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Cassandra's clearly the strong woman.
Yeah.
yeah, with a 15 strength.
We need to make a beard as well, just for the added impact.
the exotic lady.
Yeah.
Sylph the ringmaster.
God, Asa chose the wrong time to leave.
So are they out of the campaign now?
Yeah, he had to.
Okay.
His schedule
Yeah.
changed for when he has his daughter and stuff. So
Okay.
Yeah, real life comes first, always.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, people want to spend time with their children more than D&D. It's it's.
Oh, it's a shame people have children.
I know, right? The worst STD.
Not as
I would-
easily cured.
Yeah, you're stuck with it
What-
for 18 years minimum.
Wouldn't that be an STC?
No,
Sexually
I like
transmitted child?
diseases. I like
Official
disease.
from a child.
I mean,
Any-
technically, an infant, or what's it called? Well, they're still inside the womb. It's a
Parasite.
Yeah, parasite.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what I was
parasite.
getting at.
Yeah, yeah. Children are just parasites that grow up.
It's a symbiotic parasite. It just doesn't
Yeah.
talk to you.
They're
But it
face
does kick
huggers.
the hell.
I
Yeah!
I prefer a symbiotic titan. Remember that show?
You're just a mech suit. Anyways,
Oh. Battlebots, go!
They are.
would you guys like to check in at the local inn?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. You guys pull up there and you notice it is filled to the brim with militarized individuals, many of which are normal town guards, but there is intermingled between many of them orders of the Invincible. There appears to be maybe 9 of them in the town right now that you've noticed in total. The 3 patrolling, 6 in here. Presumably there might be a few more as well. Not a very large presence, but notably, all of them seem to be of that same rank as Jean, or if you consider yourself a friend, Claude, as the shield bearer. However, as you get in there, Cassandra, you look around and you immediately notice an individual who has 4 stripes on their side, which puts them at a valiant.
Do I recognize this valiant?
You do not.
Okay. I come in all excited to see more members of my group, and then I see the valiant, and I go, "Oh!" It's suddenly best behavior.
The waitress wanders over to your group. Hello there, soldier, and everyone else. Would you all be interested in a room today?
Yes, please.
Very well. How many rooms would we like? Is it 5, 6, 7?
Look,
5 rooms.
I don't think we
guess.
need 5. I mean, how many beds are in each room?
2 beds, or you can have the suite with only 1.
I think we could do with 2 rooms. 3 rooms? 3 rooms.
3 rooms
3.
it is. Very well. We will get you all situated. I assume all of them have been cleansed properly. They look at you, Cassandra, for confirmation.
I haven't cleansed them, but they're not sick.
Okay. Would you mind checking to be sure to cleanse them?
Sure. And I go ahead and I cast. Let's see.
Detect disease.
There we go. Yeah, I was trying to find it. I'll go ahead and cast that and just look at each one of them. Kind of like, no, yeah, they're all good.
What does it look like when you cast the spell?
Let me see here. Let me look at the spell specifically to see what it has for components. What level spell is that?
I think it's like a first.
Detect evil and good, detect magic, poison and
Detect
disease.
poison and disease, yeah.
Yeah, verbal somatic material, a yew leaf. He says the kind of poison creature contagion in each case. Okay. You see Cassandra start digging around in a pouch that she has. She pulls out a little leaf, goes up to each one of you, and just presses it against your forehead, and just looks at you as you suddenly feel the leaf get warmer and start to glow. As she's casting this spell directly on each of you, and then just looks you up and down, grabs your head and pulls you down to look behind you. No, yeah, you're good. Go to the next person, same thing. Even though the stupid spell is up, I still run up to you and touch your forehead and everything and press the leaf, thinking that's required.
So, are you casting this as a cleric or a paladin?
I have it learned as a cleric. I don't have it learned as a spell for paladins, so it's a cleric.
Okay. So when you do this, you all who have any connection to magic can feel the flooding of a strong, powerful, but warm presence enters into the room as she is doing this. And you notice all of the soldiers turn and look. Each of the paladins, watching carefully, questioning. And then you see the valiant one, the one with the 4 stripes. He watches carefully and he looks over at your insignia, your ranking. And he seems confused.
Yeah.
Then you hear from across the room, "Is that fucking Cassandra?"
Huh? I start looking around to see who called my name.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Right.
Oh
20
my gosh, is that a
That's
net?
a net. That's a net 20. Yeah. Oh no, no, it's not. That's with guidance on for some reason. So that's an 18.
No.
I should turn that back off.
So, as you look around the establishment, 18, you will notice them immediately. This is Sword Brother Marshall.
Go to my notes real quick. Okay.
Last time you saw him, he was this rank as well. But he smiles from across the establishment. "Last I heard, I thought you were dead." And he comes over to you, gives you a hug, and kisses either side of your cheek.
Yeah, I almost kind of run to him myself, give him a big embrace. No, I'm not dead. I'm on a. I was given special mission or orders.
By Horus, yes, I remember. These are a menagerie of friends that you have collected. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Marshall. Pleasure. And he takes each of your hands and kisses the back of them.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Damson.
Damson, like the extravagant color of your wonderful feathers. That is beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I'm just
Sil.
Brayla. That's yep. Sorry.
Brayla, pleasure to meet you. And yes, Sylph.
I'm Sylph. Hi.
Aye, it is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, such fluffy ears you have. That is marvelous.
Thank you.
And then the twins both pop out. Hi, hi. Wow, I did not know I was this drunk that there is two of you.
I whisper to Marshall and I say, "Don't worry, they're normal. I checked."
Well, I would assume that you did. I did tell you always, when you are traveling with individuals, check them for the disease first to make sure that you are not traveling with any undesirable types as well. I assume you also did your holy aura. You made sure that none of them are fiends or fae or anything like that, right?
So I did, and I know that Sylph is a fae.
Yep.
Do I know the order's opinion of fae?
Immediate distrust and dislike. Not order of kill. Fiends, fucking kill. Dead.
Yeah.
On sight. It is like undead. Fucking kill them.
Yeah, which is why I ripped off Ravenloft's head at the house. I was like, get it. I still have it. It's an item in my inventory.
Well, you've also been traveling with Sylph now
Yeah.
for a little while, so
Yeah, I know I can trust you, and I'll say, yeah, they're all good. I mean, that one is good, but I think they're fae, but they're good. I've been with them.
Wait, you
They've
are
done
fae?
things. Yeah, they're good though.
He looks at the twins.
No, not them.
No.
They're just
Really?
weird. I don't know which one's the real one still.
I assume they are sisters? Brothers?
I don't know.
Oh.
I believe it's called twins, Mister. You
Marshall.
know,
You may just
yes.
call me Marshall. Everybody does.
all right, Marshall. But you know, once in a while, someone can be born alongside someone else. You know,
No.
they have. Yeah, it's possible. You know, you've never heard of twins? It's
I
like-
have never heard of this marvel, but I assume a beautiful woman as experienced as you would hear great deal many things that I never have.
Well, when you're old and up in my years, you know, you hear a bunch of stuff.
The wisdom of the elderly and the unique is what breeds the most differences in society.
agreed.
Sure.
old woman. With that voice, you forget? Just
Oh, when they start speaking, I remember.
yeah. Well, go on.
There are many stories in other lands of some saying that twins are of one being, that their soul was so vibrant they had to share two bodies. A split soul, some places call them.
That is such a unique fable. I would love to hear more about this. That is amazing. But yes, come on, sit down with all of us. All of you can come sit with us. And he gestures over at a table with 5 paladins.
It's really not that different from like dogs or kittens or cats, you know? They have like more than one baby at a time.
Well,
Humans
yes,
can do.
they do. Go on.
Yeah, humans can do it as well. Just it doesn't happen quite as often.
So a human may give birth to a litter of children?
There is a story of someone who gave birth to 8 children at once.
Yeah.
I feel horrible for her.
Needless to say, she was huge by the end of it.
Oh, that is inappropriate language. You do not speak that way in front of a paladin.
My apologies.
I'm just fucking with you. Come on to the table. He slaps you on the back and starts dragging you all over. Everybody, this is my friend Cassandra. I told you all about her. I am her trainer. I taught her everything she knows. It wasn't quite that much, was it? He stands up and shakes your hand, Cassandra, the other guy.
No, but it was good enough. I'm still alive, and I kind of shake hands with the people there.
Shut the fuck up, him. So, yes, everyone, and these are her friends. They just introduced themselves. They could do so again. And he goes through and names all of the generic NPCs. And then over there, that is Valiant Elric Vermont. You see the soldier, the higher ranking official, just looks over at all of you and just eyes you over a couple of times.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Yep. So Valiant, is that like the top dog in your order?
No, it is not. I am a knight, recognized for my courage and adherence to honor. I am a squad leader.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know you were a knight then.
You need not apologize for your ignorance. It is fine.
Oh, so of a similar level to... Oh, what was that one that we that was... I remember reading of the ones in Yern. I remember reading it, like the Radiant Knights, I think they were called.
The worshippers of Pelor? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, similarities, but completely different organizations.
Oh, of course. That would be like saying that, well, I guess the closest similarity in my mind of trying to give similar crafts with different orders and different hierarchies and all that stuff would be like saying the same level of a jeweler's guild compared to a smith's guild. Yes, they both share a craft that is needed through the lands, but they're not same titles, but they have similar structures, yes?
We are nothing like those damn hippies of the sun and daylight and farmlands. No, I actually think your description is quite good. Apt. Good job.
Thank you.
After the one soldier says that, he shuts up when the Valiant corrects him.
So I suppose you guys have you ordered a room for 5 nights then?
You hear many of them stifle their laughs, martial laughs. And the Valiant just looks at you. No, we have taken up a semi-permanent residence here. I decided to buy myself a proper stronghold for me and my men, and we choose this watering hole as our place of relaxation away from business.
All right.
Fair enough. They say that you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Unless you're a bard, in which case pleasure is your business.
As
Would you like to try some? Oh, go ahead, Cassandra.
Sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna just do a quick like synopsis kind of a thing.
Okay. Would you like to try some honey at all?
He looks you up and down. I could enjoy a slice of bread, sure. And he'll look over at the barmaid. Fresh bread for me and my companions, and these fine folk joining us today.
Smiles, showing off their own insignia on their armor that they're wearing.
He looks at it, but he does not recognize it at all, unfortunately.
That would be panicked if they did. It's like, wait.
What? No? Spider-Man meme? But yes, all of you, you are welcome to sit with them. I will maintain my status at this table, however.
Feeling obligated to report to her her trainer, she'll give a quick synopsis of her travels to Marshall. How she left Hendrin, Helgood, headed down to Malbrin, was informed that there was no sick there and that they were good, so she continued. The small interactions she's had with people, losing her horse and stuff, and then eventually finding this group who assisted in cleansing a house and such. And now we're heading south to do more cleaning.
Are there any details you are leaving out?
I was considering that. Cassandra's kind of dumb, so I'm sure I would be missing things, but I could try to make a history check to see if I remember to give.
No, you can decide to leave out certain things if you want.
I guess probably more excited just to see her trainer again and be around people after. How long has I been traveling? Like a month or two alone?
A couple of months, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kind of rambling off like key things that I remember. Out of character, I'm specifically trying to mention Malbrin just to see their reaction to that.
Right.
But yeah, I just kind of run through the basics of my little travel from Hendrin down to Woodwitch.
Wait a second. You say Malbrin is cleansed? Who burnt down the city?
The city's burnt?
Well, if it's all cleansed, Malbrin was a breeding ground for the disease and cultist activity.
Oh. Well, when I got there, I asked if they had sick, and they said that they were all good. They didn't have anybody sick, and that
Who is they?
There was some people that came out of the city to see me before I got in, and they said that they were good. They didn't need any help, so I just left.
He rubs the bridge of his nose. I told you, you always check. You do not take word unless it is from a superior officer.
I forgot. Yeah, I didn't even get into the city. They just told me that they were good.
Well, good thing you did not go in there. You would probably have died.
Okay, then maybe what I did was good?
No.
Oh.
But it wasn't devastating.
Okay.
I'll make sure I tell that to the Valiant.
Luck smiles upon those in strange circumstances. In this case, Luck was not dying.
Someone else goes, dumb luck is always the best, isn't it? And immediately you see Marshall picks up his fork and throws it at the man as it pierces into his cheek.
Oh.
You will watch your tongue when you are speaking about a fellow soldier. The guy looks over at the Valiant. What the fuck are you doing? And the Valiant just keeps looking and just watching.
You know, do you think maybe over in Melbourne then that they're those? Because there were these like cultists roaming about.
I did hear rumors of that.
Yeah, up near Valenford. I think they came from Malvern.
Valenford has mostly been untouched by anybody for some time now, other than all of you, apparently. But Malbrin is one of the base of operations for cultist activities in recent times.
Hi.
Sent me away. I think I understand now.
Yes, he is an asshole. Seriously, nobody is going to say anything about him stabbing me with a fucking fork. Yeah, you should wear your helmet inside if you're going to be an asshole.
I walk over and I start to cast Cure Wounds on him. I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's start just yanking the fork out.
As soon as you reach for the fork, every soldier there jumps up, no, and stops you from getting your hands on it.
What is the big deal with her and sharp objects?
The last time she had one, it was devastating.
Please tell us.
It was a training exercise, and I was supposed to spar with my partner, and I didn't. We didn't really have the right kind of armor, and the swords were dull, but I still managed to stab him by accident. I didn't even know he was standing there. It was an accident. I bet. Yeah, that wasn't the first time. It's
You know, wood can be sharp. Have you ever had like splinters? It's things can be pointy without being sharp.
It was a blunted sword.
I mean, it can still splinter, maybe.
It did not.
These paladins who Cassandra's never even met knew that she's not allowed.
Everyone has heard of you. You are
Never meet-
infamous.
Ever meet Cassandra, make sure she doesn't touch a bladed weapon.
She's like a walking disaster.
Yup.
She's a cautionary tale for future training programs. Just...
Do not let new recruits pet the horses. And I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and end the session, everybody. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.